Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence, donde la Esperanza vence. Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Today we are pulling in the energies of this upcoming new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn new moon signifies new starts financially, new starts in earth-based realms. Earth signs usually deal with pentacles in the tarot, and pentacles represent, how do we feed our face, basically, and how do we manage accomplishments, like how do we manage climbing from one level of life to the next, leveling up, as they say, or stuff like that. Today we're gonna play with the Golden Girls tarot cards. Oh my goodness, this is literally one of my favorite shows ever. And my sister gave me this beautiful deck for Christmas, so that's what I'm using today to pull in the energies of the Capricorn new moon. Capricorn new moon. Capricorn energy is represented by the goat. The goat has sure footing. The goat is practical. The goat is goal oriented. The goat, oh, this jumped. What is this? Oh, 2 cards jumped. Okay. We've got the 7 of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And can I please refer you back to a few videos ago when I used this deck for the first time, and I thought, goodness gracious, why did they make Blanche the Pentacle? And then they made Sophia the Wand. Well, I thought about it later, and I was like, well, duh, Sophia's so sassafras, and so Sophia is so, like, fiery, and, she has that passionate way about her. And although so does Blanche, Blanche is also very practical. There is something to be said for the practicality in which she uses her relationships, particularly her relationships with men, to, like, take care of herself and to take care of the other people around her. Isn't that interesting? And then here we have the 7 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords upright is a card of just like, ugh, I just hate that card. I got the 7 of Swords upright as the outcome, the final outcome in the reading that I did. If I could refer you to, I'll leave a little, like, dot somewhere. I think it's gonna end up over here somewhere. To click on this video that I did. I actually read for myself, and I very rarely do that because I just follow my body's tingles, basically. But yeah, I posted a video a week or 2 ago that was just like a reading for me. And if you want to click on that, I got the 7 of Swords upright as the final outcome. And I was just so bummed about that reading. But, the cards never lie. The cards never lie. Like, seriously. I might lie, you might lie, but the cards never lie. And my only hope is that I, sort of interpret them appropriately, for us. As much as I can. And I hope that what I really want to do is to leave a little something on the internet or whatever, as long as they keep us plugged in, right? As long as they don't unplug the internet. I would like to leave something behind that helps other people read the cards for themselves, or to just sort of be sparked on their intuitive path. That's why my tagline is Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. That's what I hope. And I also say thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me, because when I read cards for people in person, sometimes it depends on the client, but Sometimes people want answers, and I don't really have answers. What I have, though, is the cards might want to have a conversation with us, and I interpret that as conversation. I interpret what they would like to say to you as best I can, and then you and I have a conversation, and you and the cards have a conversation, and you know what I mean? We all kind of communicate, and so I'm just trying to introduce like this tarot cards, right, as a tool for people to fine-tune their free will and intuition. That's what it is, okay? So we're playing with the Golden Girls Tarot deck today. We're pulling in the energy of the Capricorn new moon. We were talking about the energy of Capricorn being earth energy represented by the goat. Oh, something jumped. Oh, the Chariot. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, there goes Blanche. Okay, and she's in control. Not of one young man, but two. Oh, Blanche. Look at this. This deck is wild. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so, you know, I can't, I have no words. The Chariot is a Cancer card, astrological affiliation with Cancer, and it really represents forward motion, but it's because of your own will and your own desire to keep moving forward. You know, it's not just forward motion because the winds are blowing, it's because you're cracking the whip and people want to move forward. Oh, Blanche. Oh, you know, I feel like almost every video I'm so proud of my gifts, but I'll point out some of the gifts that I have. I went on a hike the other day, and I went with my friend and her 3 kids, and one of the kids gave me this beautiful stone. Her youngest is her son, and he gave me this stone. And one of her daughters gave me a quail feather, but I accidentally left it in the car. Actually, let's put this out in the reading. Here. Thank you for the stone. We were hiking in the Kettle Moraine. It was beautiful. We saw a waterfall. We saw pheasants. Oh, maybe it was a pheasant feather. I think it was that she gave me. Yeah, we saw a waterfall. It was just beautiful. And this is, hold on, let me focus this here. This is a gift from my uncle. It's a beautiful candle. This is aventurine. This is fluorite. This is labradorite. This is a rock. This is a rock from Lake Michigan. This is driftwood from Lake Michigan. And this is Buddha on a bed of copal with an amethyst, kind of like an amethyst pendant. My sister gave me this. I let Buddha hang with that. That's good, powerful energy. So that's my show off for the reading, the haul, or whatever they call the haul. Those are the gifts. People give me so many gifts. If you'd like to give me a gift, please do. I'd really appreciate it. You can Venmo me, and then if you give me a gift, I can do things like pay bills. Also, if you would like to fine tune your free will and intuition with me, what you can do is book a reading. There's a link below to my website. Like the first sentence on my website, you click it, it's green, it'll take you to my booking page. All you gotta do is put yourself on the calendar and then donate, and away we go. It's really interesting because oh, look at this, Queen of Wands. See, Sophia, she is the one. She's a sassafras. The Queen of Wands is so sure of herself, and she's so sure of her beauty and her intuition and her connection with the occult, and she's unapologetic. Capricorn new moon. Capricorn new moon. Alright, thank you for tuning into the Capricorn new moon energies with me. Let's play. This is us. This is our challenge. This is in the near past, like the past couple moon cycles. This is in the near future, coming up to like March. Let me scooch these because, you know, with these new decks, they slip so much because they don't have like a lot of traction. This is in our conscious awareness. This is in our subconscious awareness. This is how we see ourselves. This is how other people see us, or what our environment is like right now, like what's surrounding us, you know? These are our hopes and fears. Like, this is like, what energy are we projecting onto this reading right now? Like, what are we hoping is going to happen, or what are we kind of like gritting our teeth or clenching our teeth about type stuff. And this is the likely outcome. So if we keep making the choices that we're making right now, or similar, slash, then that's what we're gonna get. Okay, who are we during this full new moon in Capricorn? Seven of Cups. This is energy of waffling over a decision. This is energy of not knowing which direction to go. This is energy of just feeling like you have a lot of paths that you care about, but you're not sure which one to really focus on. The challenge is going to be the Two of Wands. Again, wands in the tarot represent fire, passion, creativity. This is someone that has a handle on who they are and how they fit in the world, but they're just at the point where they're putting themselves out there. In the Three of Wands, we're kind of waiting to see what comes of it. But here, this person is confident enough to know who they are and where they stand and how they're going to express themselves in the world. So our challenge could be being able to be firm and steady in the way that we seek to express ourselves in the greater world. Now, she does have the world in her hands, so she does have a pretty decent outlook and control of the situation, but you know, as a challenge, we always just want to keep one eye open. In the near past couple of moons or so, we have death. Death is Scorpio energy, which is ruled by the planet Pluto. Pluto is about to change signs from Capricorn into Aquarius. Towards the end of the month here, it's at the anorectic degree of 29 degrees currently. Pluto energy, Scorpio energy, represents what we have to transform in order to ascend. At best, it is a phoenix rising from the ashes energy. At worst, it is sort of a like letting go before we were even ready or prepared to energy, because if we don't get ahead of our Pluto energy is going to work on us whether we're ready or not. At the end of the day, death is always required for regeneration. In the near future, within the next couple of months, we have Five of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed is an energy of thinking that you're right, thinking that you're winning an argument, but really the only reason you're winning the argument is because people have chosen to walk away from it. With the Five of Swords reversed, we shouldn't have to deal with any characters who are malicious. In the near future, we might want to keep our eyes peeled for situations where our intellect is compromised or people are presenting information that just clearly is bogus. And this time, they're not going to get away with it. This time, they're not going to be so smug. In our conscious awareness, Four of Swords reversed. Four of Swords energy is usually energy of being able to rest and relax and put your thoughts down for a minute and have a clear mind to just chill. But with the Four of Swords reversed, we can't relax anymore. We have to get into action. And in our conscious awareness, that's what we know to be true. In our subconscious awareness, or what's holding up the situation, Strength reversed. Strength upright is a card of exerting one's will through a gentle, stoic nature to where the lion is tamed. You know, we're taming our own inner beast and we're able to control our base instincts to a level, and over time too. I think there's also the element of time represented in this card. But with the Strength reversed, holding up the entire story of this conversation that we're having at the Capricorn new moon, it seems to me that we may have been misusing our own strength or not knowing even what strength we do have within to remain calm and present. My friend who I went on that hike with told me about something, and it's called 75 Hard. And strength reminds me of 9 deep breaths. 9 deep breaths. How powerful taking a pause within your day and just taking 9 deep breaths. It's pretty easy to do. And yet it's very effective, I bet, in helping us to recenter ourselves and come up with better choices and better outcomes. And the reason I mention that is because my friend mentioned to me that she was doing this thing called 75 Hard. And 75 Hard is a mental toughness challenge, and that's something that represents Capricorn energy. I myself carry a lot of Gemini energy, Cancer energy, Libra energy, Virgo energy. So mental toughness is not really my game. I'm more mental flexibility. And so I asked her, what is 75 Hard? And she started listing off all the things that it is. Well, you do the challenge for 75 days. If you mess up, you have to go back to day one. So for me, I feel like I would be a continuous going back to day one because I'm not mentally tough. I'm mentally flexible, but I am not mentally tough at all. I have Gemini nature. I'm really interested in a lot of different things, and I'm not an expert at much, you know, if anything. And anyhow, she said that one of the things was to read 10 pages from an entrepreneur nonfiction book every day. Another thing was to drink a gallon of water, which I think is 128 ounces. Another thing was to take a picture of yourself every day. There was just a lot of things that, like, I don't think I can do, or I don't want to do, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just not, like, tough like that. But what I will do, what I am doing, is 75 easy. And if you liked it, well, not 75, I don't know, I'm just calling it that because I'm just making kind of a like little like whatever. I'm gonna call it 69 easy. 69 easy, because that is literally one of my favorite numbers, and not because of what you think, man. It's because it's numbers that come up in my astrology. It's numbers that, like, it represents the Cancer symbol and the zodiac. Like, there's just, like, I love it. And but I would say everyday easy. And my program for everyday easy is what I made, like, here, let me get my journal. It was my New Year's resolution. It's super easy. I think anybody can do it. Doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. Okay. 9 deep breaths every day. So 9 deep breaths. So just like breathe in, breathe out, count to 9. Bam. Like do it 9 times, you know, in and out. So I guess if you count your out breaths as a breath, that's 18 breaths, but whatever. Exercise 3 times a week, whatever that means to you. Drink water 3 pints a day, I said, because I had a friend who's a nutritionist, and she told me that the proper amount of water to drink, if, you know, to be healthy and not like literally super saturated, would be to take your weight in pounds, half that, and that's about as many ounces as that you should drink in a day. So I'm probably about 120 pounds, I think I am. I don't really know, but I'm probably around there, so I should probably drink around 60 ounces of water every day. So there you go. All right. Who are we during this new moon in Capricorn? Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed is going to be a card of somebody just getting a handle on how they want to communicate with the greater world, and maybe not being able to get over their own bullshit. What's our environment, or how do other people see us? The Star. Sure, jolly well hope so. The Star is a beautiful card. It's an Aquarius energy. It's a card of having care not just for yourself, but for the greater of humanity, you know. She stays beautiful and she takes care of herself, not just because she wants to take care of herself, but because she cares about her friends, she cares about her garden, she cares about the household, and she knows that she's blessed. And she knows that if she keeps the faith, her wishes will come true in the final outcome. What are our hopes and fears of what energy are we projecting onto this reading? Seven of Wands reversed. This is an energy of literally not having to fight for anything anymore, kind of giving up on something. Being a little bit too neutral. Not getting a handle on what we really need to say or do. And what's the likely outcome if we keep doing what we're doing? Eight of Cups reversed. I always see this card as being an inability to walk away from situations that are harmful to us, emotionally, especially. This is having an emotional attachment to situations that really aren't for our highest benefit. However, we just have some reworks to do. Or this is also looking on to the past with an emotional sense of regret on situations that we've walked away from. I definitely have some situations recently that I've walked away from, and I'm really trying not to walk back. And it's really hard to feel an emotional attachment to people, places, and situations that are not aiming for your highest good. So I'd say we can make some new choices. I say that we can definitely sometimes when you try new things, it's super uncomfortable, but that's okay. I love you. Thank you for tuning in with me. This Capricorn new moon is a great time to start new projects relating to wherever Capricorn is in your astrological chart. So you can go to astro.com, put in your birth time, your birthplace. They'll ask you a bunch of questions, and then if you click on extended chart selection, astrology, it's astrology/extended chart selection, you can figure out where to find the wheel of your astrology chart, and it'll show you where Capricorn falls, and that's the place that would be the most prosperous for new beginnings. But it doesn't really matter if you know your astrology or not. Just know that you might be waffling through different decisions and you're not exactly sure which path to take or which way to turn. And you may be challenged, to put yourself out there in a positive way, that the greater world can actually accept what you have to give. In the near past, we have whatever's gone is gone for good. And in the near future, somebody's not going to get away with their bullshit and the stuff that they're talking, whether it's me, you, or the other person. The Four of Swords in reverse means it's time to get off our laurels and get to it. With the Strength reverse holding up this conversation, we might just have to really get a little bit of a better handle on our own ego and how it relates to exerting our power in reality. Page of Swords reversed, as we see ourselves, we might see ourselves as not being able to communicate effectively. Funny that I trip on my words as I'm saying that. But this is a youthful energy of staying curious, and we want to be sure to give ourselves situations where we can use our mind in different ways so that we can see different outcomes. Everybody else is kind of cheering for us and seeing that we do have greater potential, not just for ourselves, but for the wider humanity. But we do need time to become that beautiful source or that beautiful conduit of energy as a part of the greater whole. We may fear being able to defend our position to the peanut gallery. However, there's no need to. And with the Eight of Cups reversed, we're either getting out of a situation, we're coming out of a situation where we've had to walk away from a painful kind of feeling, or we're a little bit stuck on that painful feeling and we're not able to walk away just yet. However, soon. Please do take good care. I love you, and I thank you for tuning into Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Bye for now.